Hello, my name is Tarun Agarwal, and welcome to day 3 of this 3 days workshop on how to use Zoom. Okay, so welcome back. This is the last day of this workshop. So, till now, we have covered in day 1, we covered these topics. Day 2, yesterday, we covered these topics. Okay, very important. And today, we are going to cover little more advanced things like advanced settings, whiteboard, what is Zoom whiteboard, what is Zoom breakout rooms, and Zoom clips. Okay, these are some features which Zoom has recently rolled out, and these are so important, and I think this can be a game changer, and also it can also increase your productivity in your business. Okay, are you all excited for this day number 3? Yes, I can see your messages who are attending this live. Shalini is here, Digital Shahina is here, Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam, Anita is here, good morning. Yes, good morning everyone, right? If you're watching this as a replay, yes, welcome to this day number 3. Now, before I start with these topics, which is so important, I really want you to pay attention in this, because most of you are missing out in these important settings, okay? And this will literally blow your mind, and you will understand the capability of Zoom, okay? So let's go ahead. Before that, I just want to remind you, okay, about very important thing, that is, just wanted to know if you want to make money on Zoom. Do you want to make money on Zoom, right? And your answer would be definitely yes. Zoom is equal to money, right? So I suggest you to build a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel using Zoom. Yes, you can literally build a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel yourself. Okay, it is so easy. Imagine that you are a consultant or you are a freelancer and you have your own paid services. Imagine that you give a payment link to your customer. Customer pays to you. Say for example, you are charging 499 rupees for 1 hour consultation. So you give a payment link to your customer. Once customer pays, automatically customer sees it is displayed that the customer can actually book time with you. Customer can see the availability, your availability, and accordingly the customer can book a time with you. Once the customer books a time with you, customer automatically receives the Zoom link. You don't have to create a Zoom link and share with the customer. Okay, automatically the customer will receive the Zoom link, and then finally you do meeting. You also receive the Zoom link, and the customer also receives the Zoom link. So this is a very simple, profitable one-to-one meeting funnel which you can create, and you can actually become a paid consultant, right? So what I can help you with, okay, as a tool expert, I can train you on how to collect payment through Razorpay or InstaMojo, how to create free Calendly account, how to set up your availability in Calendly account, how to integrate Zoom with Calendly, how to redirect customer to book appointment after the payment, demo of Calendly mobile app, and also how to get started, how to start your scheduled Zoom meeting. Okay, so all these things are going to covered. Okay, and I'm inviting you to, and yes, there is no need to use any paid tools. You can use free Calendly and free Zoom account. No need to create landing pages, and no need to be techie. Okay, yes, you can do it. Okay, so want to learn how to build profitable one-to-one meeting funnel using Zoom? If yes, I want you to grab access of a mini course which I've recently created. This is a brand new course. It is a mini course, okay, and you get instant access. Value of this mini course is 2,999. But because you are watching this 3 days workshop, I want to give you this at a very affordable price, that is just rupees 197. Okay, so this is in simple English, and you get instant access with lifetime access, right? Got it? So these are the things which we are going to learn in this mini course. Okay, so this is so valuable, this is so important. These are basics, but at the same time, many people don't know how to do paid consultation. Okay, and this is the system setup which you can do yourself. Okay, right? All right, so you can check out the link if you want to grab access to this 197 rupees course. You can check out the link in this video description. You can go to dnaclub.in/MMO. MMO means make money online Zoom. Okay, make money on Zoom, MMO Zoom. Okay, if you go to this link, you can actually see the payment option here. You can just pay 197 and you get access to this mini course. Okay, clear? Got it? So with this, let's get started with the training of the day. Okay, that is today we are going to cover some advanced settings of Zoom, whiteboard, breakout rooms, Zoom clips, right? And be ready with your questions if you have any kind of question. Okay, so let's get started. So first, let's talk about the advanced settings. Okay, on day number 1, I told you that we have a Zoom web portal, which means if you go to zoom.us, Okay, just to show you some very good, very important settings or some important links here. Okay, if you go to zoom.us and you log in with your account, one is you open your Zoom account, your Zoom app. Okay, suppose this is your Zoom app. So in your Zoom app, you start the meeting and all these things you do. But if you want to go ahead and see more advanced things, then you can go to zoom.us and log in with your Zoom account. Now I have already logged in with my Zoom account. I click on my account, and now, okay, settings. After clicking on settings, all these things we covered on day one of this workshop, correct? We covered this on day one of the workshop. So I'm not going to repeat this again. But if I scroll down, okay, so just see, there are some very, very important things. Like say, for example, go to reports, and here, see, many people don't know about this, okay? Usage report, okay? So what I can do is, I can actually click on usage. If I click on view meetings, okay, I can actually see all the past meetings, okay, maximum duration of 1 month, all the past meetings in last 1 month, and I can actually see when this meeting started. Like say, for example, yesterday I did a meeting, DNA Club Inner Circle call. What was the meeting ID? My user email, and when I created it, start time, end time. When it started at 7:14 p.m. and I closed this meeting at 9:08 p.m. Total duration of the meeting was 115 minutes, and total participants were 116 participants. Correct? Can you see? So yes, we can see this report, and if I click on this participant's name, this link, I can see the name of the person. Like say, for example, Nazreen, when she entered the meeting room, okay, and when she left the meeting room. Then Himanshu, Bhaumik, okay. So duration, what was the duration? So Nazreen was there in the meeting till 114 minutes, okay. So Varvinder Singh was there in the meeting for 44 minutes, correct? So guest, yes. Recording consent, no. Okay, in waiting room, was in waiting room, no. So I kept waiting room off. So I can actually see who are the people who attended my Zoom meeting yesterday. Can you see? I can see this entire report. I can see Priyanka Prajapat, she entered the meeting and then she left. Then again she came back, okay. She came back to the meeting, correct? So I can see that when she joined back again, she was there in the meeting for 95 minutes, okay. So I can see the report of all the people who attended my meetings. Also, what I can do, I can click here on show unique users, which means, suppose they are joining in again and again. So hence, this is all the people, okay, you can see. And I can also click here on export, okay, export. If I click here on export data, it is actually exported into Excel file. If I open this Excel file, this entire report, I can see, okay, who all attended my meeting. Can you see in the Excel file who all attended the meeting, the name of the person, like suppose Rahil Ahmed, he was there in the meeting for 104 minutes. And now what I can do, I can actually filter this descending order, sort it into descending order, and then I can see Nazreen was the one for the entire meeting, then Teriji 106 minutes, 105 minutes. So here I can see which person was there in the meeting for how much duration, okay. I can see the Kanchan Sagar joined but for only 4 minutes, okay. So this way I can see the entire report through Zoom. How many of you got to know about this for the very first time? Okay, just type FT. How many of you did not know about it and you explored this today only? Just type FT. FT means first time. This is an important report, okay. We can get a report like this, right? Now, what about if in case you enable registration, like say for example, if I go to meetings, okay, what I can do, I can also enable registration for a particular meeting, okay. Like say for example, if I click on schedule a meeting, and from here, if I suppose I plan a meeting, this meeting is top tools knowledge, okay, and workshop example. This is the name of my meeting, and suppose I am doing this meeting on 20th, okay, and time is example 11:30 a.m. okay, and duration of the meeting I want to keep it for 1 hour. Can you see there is an option, okay, recurrent no, and there is an option called required registration. Registration is required. So if I click here on registration required, okay, and waiting room off, okay, passcode, okay, fine, and if I click on save, so now this is for this meeting, a registration is required, correct? So now if I click here on this link, okay, if I click here on this link and suppose if I sign out from my main account, okay, and now if I hit this link here, now what I have done is I have enabled registration required, okay. So which means if anybody wants to join this meeting, that person has to first enter his name, last name and email ID first, correct? So what I'm doing here is I have scheduled a meeting for which I need the person to first enter the details, okay. If I click here on registration, okay, can you see I can see the name of all the people who have registered for the meeting, okay. I can click here on email setting, okay. So send an email to the host. So now suppose if anybody has registered to the event, okay, I can click here on edit, okay, and then I can click here send an email to host, which means if anybody registered for my meeting, I as a host will receive an email instantly. Somebody has booked meeting, like this, okay. So close registration after meeting, yes, okay. Allow registration to join multiple device, yes, okay. Restrict number of registrants. So if in case you want a person to join from only one device, then you can keep it unchecked, okay. So like this, I mean, these are some important settings. Then I click here on save all, okay. So if I go to email setting, okay, so select language, same as recipient language, okay, it is in English language, simple, okay. So when anybody registers for the meeting, confirmation email to registrants will be sent by default instantly, and they will get the webinar link on their email ID. So this will be the format of the email, okay. If I keep registration open, so they will receive email like this, clear? They will receive email like this. So what I can do, I can change the subject of the email, and then I can also write some text like thank you for registering all this, and check out my Instagram page, all those kind of things you can type here, okay. So which means you can just edit this template of how the email will be sent to your registrants, okay. So branding, if in case suppose this is the registration page, and now if you want to enable the branding, so for example you want to show a particular thumbnail at the top of the some photo, like say for example this is the image, okay. This is the image which I want to keep at the top of the thing, okay, banner, okay. So I can do this, correct? So banner image. So if I click here and if I refresh this, so can you see this is my registration page for the meeting. I have actually added the thumbnail or you can say posted at the top, okay. Then if I go to polls and quizzes, I can add polls, live stream if I want to go live. So I can go live once I start the meeting also, okay. Is this clear? So if you enable the registration, now what I'm trying to explain to you here is, if you want to do the if you have enabled the registration, and now if I register for this meeting here, and I suppose I register using this email ID, okay. If I click on register, so what will happen instantly, I will receive successfully registered, and I will receive an email with the link to this Zoom webinar, correct? Now Zoom meeting. Now if I want to see all the people who have registered, I can click here. I can actually see one person has registered. I can click here on view and I can see who has registered for the meeting. Awesome, right? Just type awesome if you are finding this super useful. So even in Zoom, you can create your own registration page, or you can call it opt-in page. And in the opt-in page, you can enable registration, and opt-in page will be there. Once people register, they will automatically get an email. They get an email, and also you as a host also will get an email that somebody has opted in for your webinar or your meeting, correct? And you can actually see the data of all the people who have registered for the meeting. And anytime you can export this into CSV format, people who have registered for the meeting, okay? Is this clear? Now, if I scroll down, okay, just type awesome if you are finding this super useful. I understand that you have already learned about the basics of this Zoom tool in last 2 days, but now this is little advanced, but advanced at the same time important as well, okay? Right? Just type awesome in the chat box, okay? So I hope it is clear. So this is how you can enable the registration for a meeting, and actually you can see the report of all the people who have entered the webinar at what time, okay? Now if I check out the more important settings here, if I click here on advanced, okay, not advanced. If I click here on account management, also from here also I can see the report. Okay, if I click here on report, I can actually see daily report. I click here on daily. So can you see here, like 1st of October, okay, no meeting. 2nd of October, 2 meetings were there. We did 2 meetings. Total 151 participants entered the meeting total, and total 73338 minutes of meeting was done. Okay, which means on 2nd we did 2 meetings using my account. Okay, so how many meetings were done? Like on 11th of October, 3 meetings were done. 259 total people they attended meetings, and 8882 minutes of meeting was done. Okay, so I can see like this. Also I can see meetings, webinars, statistical data like this. Okay, how many meetings we did. Okay, participants. So on 18th we got 276 participants total, minutes duration 8501 minutes. Okay, so this kind of data we can, and also we can export this into CSV format. So if I open this into CSV format, I can, same thing I can see in CSV, like on which day, how much, just a count of people who attended our meetings. So this is the daily report. Also, if I go to usage reports, there are many more reports which you can explore. Okay, view registrations, same. Okay, as we did in the earlier link. Okay, so if I click here on meeting report, okay, meeting report, like say for example from 11th to 19th. So registration, this is registration report, because I have disabled registration for my meeting, hence nothing is showing here. So if I have enabled poll, so I can see the poll reports here. Okay, people who have participated in the poll. So accordingly, I mean, poll, registration, survey report, you can see from here. Okay, upcoming events, inactive host, active host. So I can see who was the the same report. Okay, participants, how many participants were there, their name, and when they entered the webinar or meeting. Okay, so all these things you can see from Zoom reports directly. Clear? And remaining alert and notifications, you can manage your alerts and notifications from here. If you want to add an alert, okay, alert means based on some frequency. Okay, like meeting quality, target, account specific. I have not tried this. Okay, so let's keep it email recipient. Let's not try this. I've never tried this. Okay, so I'm not sure about it. So account settings, profile settings, all these things you can just check it out. Okay, same settings as we did from here, settings. Okay, all right, so these are some of the advanced settings which you must try. Okay, I hope you are finding this super useful. Got it? Yeah, so Sonu is watching this for the first time. Anita, these settings you are watching for first time. Nice. Now let's go it. Now let's talk about Whiteboard. Okay, Whiteboard in Zoom. Now what is Whiteboard? Okay, so if you go to Google, if you open Google, and if you want to explain a particular concept, okay, so you go to and you want to write on screen, then you can use Google Jamboard. Okay, so Google Jamboard is one you can say one app which you can use to draw on the screen. Okay, but that's fine. But now what Zoom has done is Zoom has also launched its own Whiteboard experience. Okay, so let me log in to my Zoom account. Okay, so suppose this is my Zoom account. Okay, suppose if I open a new meeting. So when I open a new meeting, now I want to what I basically want, I want to suppose I want to draw something on screen and explain a particular concept. Okay, so for this, can you see at the bottom there is one option? At the bottom there is one option called Whiteboards. Okay, can you see here? There is an option called Whiteboards. So if I click here on Whiteboards, now here Zoom has launched. It has some ready to use templates which you can use to explain a particular concept. Okay, so meetings related maps and diagrams. Okay, so all these are pre-built, and you can use any of these templates to explain a concept. Okay, and whatever you make changes on these whiteboards will be by default saved in Zoom cloud storage. Okay, so for example, if I go to all templates, so these are all templates, like weekly schedule you want to create. Okay, and all these things you can just explore. Now if I click on new, So it is giving me option like collaborate, which means when I am actually sharing the whiteboard on the screen, the participants can also draw with me. If I am drawing something, they can also point out something. So do I want to enable collaboration? I can say no. Presenting, which means meeting participants are granted view permission. They can only view my screen, okay, when I am explaining this into presentation mode, okay. And this should be checked, which means all the participants who are going to view my whiteboard when I'm going to explain something on the whiteboard, these participants can check out this whiteboard later on also, okay. So I want to give them option that they can see later also. Only the participants will have access to this whiteboard, okay. So fine, if I click on create, so it is going to give me a whiteboard, proper whiteboard, okay, where I can explain a particular concept, okay. So it is very simple. You can see in the left hand side there is a toolbar. If I click here, pen, I choose a pen, I choose a color, suppose blue, okay, and then I can see, I can type hello world, okay. I can explain a concept like this. If I want to add a particular shape, if this is sticky note, I can add a sticky note like this, okay. I can put it over here, okay, and then I can type like this, okay. Example, I type workshop here. Similarly, if I want to add a new shape, I can use any of these shapes, okay. Like say for example, I want to draw landing page, okay. This is the landing page. I want to draw a particular diagram. This is a thank you page. This is a webinar room. So I can do like this, and then I can type here, this is a landing page, this is webinar, or this is thank you page, this is webinar room, and this way you can explain a particular concept using whiteboard within Zoom itself. There is no need to use Google Jamboard or other tools. You can use directly, you can use Zoom whiteboard, okay. And if I click on a laser, if I want to put a point, a particular concept, a particular point, so I can use this laser, okay. I say, okay, so first when you create a content when you create a content, give a call to action to get access to the landing page. And once people go to the landing page, then they can actually get access to the thank you page, and then on thank you page. So this way, this is a laser pen through which it shows your drawing for a few seconds and then it automatically disappears. So it is known as a laser pen, okay, laser pen, right? So again, it is a good thing. And then you can try all these things. So you can type also, this is a text box, okay. If I type lead magnet, so I can type it like this and I can change the font and all these things, okay. So it is a very good experience. You can use a whiteboard like this. I can also add a new page. This is one page. I can add more pages like this. The beauty of using whiteboard on Zoom is that I can directly click on share and I can keep sharing this with all my participants, okay. By default, they can see it later also, but if I click here on copy link, my participants can actually see this whiteboard or this notes anytime later as well. So there is no need for me to first draw it on Jamboard and then download it in PDF and then share with other people. Clear? So you can directly use Zoom whiteboard. This is so handy, so important. Even I have now stopped using Google Jamboard because I think this gives more option and it looks much more professional as compared to Google Jamboard now, okay. And once this entire drawing is finished, okay, what I can do, I can actually save this whiteboard with I can give a proper name. I can call it like example 19th October meeting with DNA Club. I can type like this with DNA Club. That's it. So that's a note, that's a whiteboard. If I click here on close, so it is closed. And anytime if I click on whiteboard, I can see all my whiteboards and all my drawings, all these things are automatically saved in Zoom cloud. Okay, Zoom cloud, everything is saved. I can refer this anytime. I can share it with anybody anytime. Clear? Is this clear to all of you? Just type awesome if you are finding this advanced setting also awesome. This is so handy. This makes you so productive. There is no need to use multiple tools. You can do everything, all these things on Zoom itself, because these are some normal things which we use during the meetings. Okay, so thanks to Zoom for adding all these features for us. Okay, making our life much more easy. Okay. All right, are you finding this entire training useful? I'm just checking out your comments. I can see that you are not messaging on the chat box. Quickly, just type awesome if you're finding this super useful, right? Awesome, or you can type useful in the chat box. right? Let me pull out some comments. AK is here, good morning. Okay, just type awesome, you're finding this super awesome, okay? Now, let's talk about the next topic which we want to cover today is breakout rooms. Now, suppose you are doing a meeting where you have multiple people, like 50 plus people, 100 plus people in your meeting room, and you want to assign them multiple rooms. Okay, like say for example, you want to create rooms of five people each room. Okay, and you want your suppose you have 50 people in your meeting, and you want to break them into multiple, like 5 rooms of 10 people. Okay, and then they can interact with each other like this. So how can you do it is click here on, like suppose right now I don't have the exact scenario right now, only I am here in this meeting. Okay, but still the breakout room option is here. If you click on more, there's a option called breakout rooms. If I click here on breakout rooms, can you see there's an option called create X breakout room. Okay, assign automatically how many rooms I want to create. Suppose I want to create 10 rooms or 5 rooms. So automatically what it will do, it will see how many participants are there in the meeting, and it will automatically break equally. Okay, automatically it will assign equally 5 rooms. Suppose participant count is 50, so it will divide 50 by 5, and automatically it will assign these people to 5 different rooms. So which means during the meeting, suppose if I give an assignment, that is, suppose I give an assignment like write your goal card, okay, and you have to read your goal card with other members in the meeting. So instead that everybody speaks, I can assign them to different rooms, and then they can interact with random people, and then after that I can bring them back to the meeting. Okay, so this is how you can use a breakout room. Clear? So you can just try this. Okay, if I click on create, so can you see it automatically creates some rooms. Okay, and then if I click here on open all rooms, so it will open these rooms, and these whoever are the participants, they will automatically be assigned to a particular room. They join particular room, and then they start interacting with other people. They can unmute themselves, they can switch on their camera, and they can interact with other people in the meeting room. As a host, what I can do later on, I can close all the rooms by clicking here. Or also if I want to broadcast a message, like say for example, I want to broadcast a message like I am closing room in 1 minute. Okay, hurry up. Suppose I have given them some assignment. Okay, hurry up. So all these people in all these rooms, they will receive a chat message from my side, and they will understand that it only 1 minute, we have only 1 minute left. Okay, and then once I want to bring them back to the main meeting, I click here on close all rooms, and everybody will be back to the main meeting room. Okay, main room. Correct? So this is how you can try breakout room. So this best case scenario, if you have 20, 30, 50 people in the meeting room, in the main meeting, then you can try this breakout room experience. Okay, so this is very handy if you want to keep your attendees engaged also, and to interact with other people in the meeting. Okay, is this clear to all of you? So breakout room, is this clear? If this is clear, just type clear in the chat box. Okay, so let me use my avatar here. Okay, I'm using my avatar. So on day number 1, I told you how to use avatar. So I'm using my avatar right now. Okay, great, nice, got it. So this is how you can use breakout rooms. Now let's talk about very important, not important, you can say very interesting update from Zoom. That is Zoom Clips. That is a new feature from Zoom. Okay, that is Zoom Clips. How many of you don't know about Zoom Clips? Just type clips in the chat box. If you have no idea about what is Zoom Clips, what is this? Okay, so let me tell you, I have tried this, and this is super awesome, Zoom Clips. So let me show you how Zoom Clips work. So suppose you have installed Zoom in your laptop. Okay, you have installed Zoom. Now suppose you want to create some tutorials. Okay, you want to create some tutorials. Sometimes you want to share your screen, or you want to create a tutorial really very fast. Okay, so what you can do, if you open Zoom, click here on more, and after clicking on more, click on clips. There's an option called clips here. If I click on clips, can you see that it is giving me these options: all clips, my clips, shared with B, starred, and trash. So suppose if I have no clips here, so it will give me option to create a clip. So if I click on create clip, so it asks me, okay, which mic to use. So this is the mic, I want to use this mic. Okay, would I like to switch on my camera, yes or no? So if I click here, I can switch on my camera as well. Okay, guys, let's click on none. Okay, so and what will be the format, or you can say quality of the video? So 1080p. Okay, so and now if I click on advanced setting, so I can also use these things like background, virtual background, touch up, okay, mirror my video, all these things. Okay, so these are fine. So now if I want to give this a proper name, like example, how to use Webinar Jam. Suppose this is I want to create a short tutorial on how to use Webinar Jam. Okay, now I will just do this and then I will click on start recording. Just see, it is starting the recording. Recording started. Now if I open this, okay, in this video I'm going to tell you how to use Webinar Jam. If you open Webinar Jam, go to webinarjam.com, click on access like this, and from here you can click on add a new webinar, click on full configuration, click on next, click on schedule later, click on next, and then you can actually fill up this form. What is the name of the webinar, title, all these things. Once this all settings are done, then you can click on save, and if you want to share the link of the webinar, click here, copy this link, and this link you can share with other people so that they can register for the webinar. This is how you can use Webinar Jam. Now suppose this entire tutorial I done. Now if I click on finish, I have created a tutorial, and instantly my entire tutorial is saved in Zoom Cloud. Can you see this entire recording? Can you just see this? Recording started. Now if I open this, okay, in this video I'm going to tell you how to use Webinar Jam. If you open Webinar Jam, go to webinarjam.com, click on access like this, and from here you can click on add a new webinar, click on full configuration, click on next, click on schedule. Got it? So which means I can record my screen instantly, so fast. Okay, and it is automatically saved in Zoom Cloud. Now what I can do, if I want to share this recording with some of my team members, what I can do, I can simply click here on copy link. If I click on copy link, and if I open another, I shared it with other person, the person can just click on the button, click on the link, and can watch my tutorial straight away. So earlier what I used to do, I used to record the Zoom meeting first, then I used to save it in my hard disk, and after that I used to upload this as YouTube unlisted, and then I used to give this YouTube unlisted video to my business partners. Okay, now creating tutorial is so easy. I can just simply use Zoom clips. It instantly converts that recording into, it saves in Zoom Cloud. Okay, and then I can share this link with other person, and the other person can actually watch the video, and can also put the comment as well. Like suppose nice tutorial, comment. Okay, and the other person can actually comment here and also give me some emojis like this. Okay, clear? So don't you think that this is basically kind of replacement of Loom? Okay, there is a tool called Loom. It is a kind of replacement of Loom tool, where Loom is a screen recorder. Okay, but this screen recorder option is now available in Zoom also. Right, in Zoom also. Just type wow. Okay, this is an amazing feature which Zoom has rolled out. And can you see, I can also click here on edit. I can give the title of this particular clip. Also, if I click here on share, I can get there are more different options here, like who can see it. Okay, anyone with the link. If I click on copy link, anyone with the link can actually see this tutorial. And now, because I am the creator of this video, okay, Now, if in case I want to download this video, because I am the creator, I have created this video, correct? And this is saved in my Zoom Cloud, correct? So what I can do, I click here on clips. So this is Zoom app, correct? I click here on clips and I can see all the clips, all the recordings which I have done. This is so fast. Okay, and then what I can do, I just click here on these three dots and I can download this into MP4 file instantly. So this is, just imagine, this is so fast. Sharing your, capturing your screen. Suppose you want to record a webinar, okay? I click on save. So this entire clip in MP4 format will be saved in my hard disk. If I click here on downloads, I open this clip. Can you see? Recording started. Now you will once this all settings. So fast. It is so fast, right? It is kind of replacement of Loom app. And I'm really loving this new feature of Zoom, where I can quickly I can create clips, and I can share it with other people. I can download this into MP4 format. I can rename it. I can share it. Okay, and the other person, and it's so fast. I know there is no need for me to download it and upload it somewhere to share it with other person. Just type awesome. You're finding this super awesome, right? Or you can just type wow. Okay, this literally is so important, and it is so useful thanks to Zoom that they are implementing all these new features in their app. Correct? And I can also see how many people have watched this content. Okay, I can see 2 views. 5 minutes ago, 2 views. And also I can see if people are commenting here. Okay, also I can see the statistics, like how many people. I can also see that total 3 views and completion rate is 25%. I mean, I can also see that if people are watching this complete or not. Only 25% completion rate. Okay, I mean, people are starting it and then closing it. Okay, so, but statistics is fine, but main thing is so fast. You can, if you want to share a particular concept, record the screen, share the link, that's it. There is no need to download and upload somewhere. It is saved in your Zoom cloud, and also you can download it, and then if in case you want to upload, you can upload. You can create your tutorials for YouTube. You can create your tutorials so fast using Zoom itself. Okay, just type wow if you're exploring this feature for the very first time. Okay, so this is Zoom clips. Okay, so my clips, all the clips I can see here, all the clips which are shared with me. Okay, starred, I mean, some important, and all the trash if I have deleted some clips. Okay, so these are the three these are the things which I wanted to cover today in day number 3 of this workshop. If you have any question, you can put your questions in the chat box. I'm here for next 2 more minutes. Okay, I hope that you found this 3 days workshop super useful. Day 1, how to get started. Then day 3, how to record meetings, share your screen, presenter settings, YouTube and Facebook Live, how to do that. Day number 3, I shared with you some really awesome advanced settings, Whiteboard, Breakout Rooms, Zoom clips, which is again so important. It makes you so productive using this one tool, which is Zoom. Okay, so I hope you found this entire 3 days super amazing, and I know the effort which I've put today in these 3 days, the effort which I've put, I mean, this is going to transform so many people's life. Okay, so many people, they just know how to just switch on Zoom, that's it. But there's many more settings which are there in Zoom which are missing out. Got it? Now, again, I want to, before I close this meeting today, I'm looking out for your questions. If you have any question, you can put in the chat box. Yes, I want to remind you again. Okay, do you want to make money on Zoom? So you can build a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel yourself. Okay, you can build your own funnel using Zoom. There is no need, I mean, there is no need for you to be dependent on some digital marketer or somebody. You can do it yourself, very simple. Okay, so imagine that customer pays you using InstaMojo or Razorpay or PayPal. Once the customer pays, then automatically the customer receives a appointment booking page where they can book appointment with you and checking out the time slots when you are available. Once they book the time slot, they automatically receive the meeting link, Zoom meeting link on their email ID. And then they attend the meeting and you also start the meeting. So this is a simple system which you can create for yourself if you want to do paid or free consultation call. Paid or free, okay? So I can help you, I can train you on how to collect payment through Razorpay or InstaMojo, how to create free Calendly account, how to set up your availability in Calendly account, how to integrate Zoom with Calendly, how to redirect customer to book appointment after payment, demo of Calendly mobile app, and how to start scheduled meeting. All these things I'm going to cover in this mini course. Okay, so and there is no need to pay, there is no need of any paid tools, no need to create landing pages, no need to be super techy. Okay, you can do it yourself. So want to learn how to build a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel using Zoom? If your answer is yes, then grab access of my mini course, which is the latest mini course, you can get instant access. If you are a consultant, you are a coach, you are a network marketer, affiliate marketer, you want to create this one-to-one meeting funnel for yourself and for your team, you can do it. You can learn it. This is so simple. Okay. And the value of this mini course is 2,999 Indian currency, rupees, but you get it at just rupees 197. Okay. This is in simple English. Okay. At just rupees 197, you get access to, you can actually learn these 7 points. Okay. So go ahead. If you want to go ahead with this, just go to dnaclub.in. Go to dnaclub.in/MMO. MMO means make money on MMO Zoom. Okay, make money on Zoom. If you open this link, I am giving you the clickable link in this video description as well. Go to the video description and click on the link, and you can just pay 197 and you can get access of this mini course. Duration of the course is around 90 minutes. You can watch it at one go. Okay. And I have made it so simple for you to understand how to build your own profitable one-to-one meeting funnel. Right. So I hope you found this 3 days workshop interesting, useful. I'm looking forward for your feedback in the chat box. Okay, even if you're watching this as a replay later on, you can use the comment box and you can just tell me how was it. Okay, so with this, let's close this meeting now. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe the channel, because on this YouTube channel I'm going to put more content related to tools. Okay, and the learning tools makes you more confident to build your online business. So don't miss out and subscribe this YouTube channel. See you in the next meeting. Okay, bye.